Welcome back to Miss Universe. Before the break, our top 21 semifinalists competing in the swimsuit round, taking us one step closer to figuring out who will be walking out of here tonight with the crown.
While the selection committee's scores are tallied, let's meet a woman who knows all about how winning the title can change your life.
My year did not turn out how I envisioned that it would be. I always say I knew that my year would be different and that it would be special.
The new Miss Universe is South Africa!
But I never imagined that there would be a whole global pandemic. I am now the longest reigning Miss Universe because of that. Another one for the history books. And as much as I wasn't able to travel, I was able to sit with people and speak with them virtually. We would like to invite you guys to join us on our movement, Universe United. We're so honored to have you, Richard.
It's my honor and pleasure.
I had to make the most out of my circumstances. And so this was a time for us to unite, just to bring people together and say, we are separated, we are apart, but let's be separate together. It felt so incredible to be a part of history with two other Black women. For the first time, we had 3 women who held this major beauty pageant titles. Black women have never really been the standard of beauty. And so to see myself alongside those 2 women, I think was so necessary. It spoke a lot to diversity. It spoke a lot to representation. It was so important for me to be a part of the Black Lives Matter movement. It has always been important. I joined a march that was happening in New York, but not only did I march, I was actually able to host a couple of panel discussions with my Universe United platform. Miss Universe for me is the beginning of the rest of my life. This is a stepping stone to get to so many things that I want to accomplish. My message to the next Miss Universe is that I hope she realizes what an incredible platform this is. I hope she uses it to make a difference, and I hope that she becomes a catalyst for positive change.
She's a passionate activist engaged in the fight against gender-based violence and has used her voice to encourage young women all around the world to take up space. Please welcome the reigning Miss Universe, Zozibini Tunsi.
You look incredible.
Thank you so much, Olivia.
Absolutely
Fantastic.
stunning. And your year was obviously a little different because you couldn't travel as much with the pandemic, but it was still very eventful. How would you describe your year?
It was a roller coaster. I think all of us saw on the video that it became virtual very quickly. I had to really adapt to not being able to do the traveling part of my job. I think we all came to see that Miss Universe is not really all about the travel, but about the impact and heart and the work that you do. Going virtual really helped me get to places that I probably wouldn't have been able to get if I had to travel. The fact that people could open their phones and computers and be able to hear my voice and my story and my messages was incredible.
That's awesome. Well said. Zozie, what advice would you give to your successor?
Oh my God, so much to say, but I think for one, I don't want her to be hard on herself. It's going to be an incredible reign for her, and some days are going to be hard, but she will be okay. And the second one is that I hope she realizes what an impactful platform this is, and I want her to use it as much as she can to do good for herself and for others. Just so many things I want to say to her, so I'll catch up with her when she wins.
Solid advice. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We look forward to seeing her again, of course, a little later on in the show.
It's an absolute honor to have Zozie as a member of the Miss Universe Sisterhood. I feel humbled, honestly. She's absolutely stunning in every way. Let's check in with 2 other performers to get their thoughts, Demi Lee and Paulina.
Thanks, Olivia. I definitely agree with you. Zozie is such a special lady, and she's done South Africa so immensely proud, as well as all of her work that she's accomplished for the fight in equality in a year that will certainly go down in history.
It's hard to believe that by the end of the night she'll officially be a former like us. I can't wait for another incredible performance from Luis Fonsi, so stick around.
Welcome back to the 69th Miss Universe competition. Now, before the break, the top 21 electrified the crowd, and we're about to learn which 10 will move on to compete in their evening gowns.
Our selection committee has made their picks, and the first contestant in the top 10 is Jamaica.
Our second spot goes to Dominican Republic.
Still down for the crown is India.
Stepping into the fourth spot is Peru.
Spot number 5 belongs to Australia.
We're halfway there. Still in the competition is Puerto Rico.
Spot number 7 is certainly heaven for Thailand.
Just 3 spots left. This one belongs to
Costa Rica.
Spot number 9 is divine for Mexico.
Only one spot remains. Securing the final spot in the top 10 is Brazil.
Congratulations to our top 10. One of these impressive women will walk away with the Mawad crown tonight. Remember, you at home can join the conversation on social media and tell us who your favorite is using hashtag MissUniverse.
Oh, certainly an intense elimination round. Right now, we're going to check in with Chesley to get her thoughts on all the action so far.
Thanks, Mario. So intense. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this crowd is going wild. And I know that these contestants are excited to put on their evening gowns and continue competing, especially because their friends and their family members are here cheering them on. I mean, May is actually a month when so many countries around the world celebrate Mother's Day. There are a lot of proud women watching their daughters crush it on that Miss Universe stage tonight, including the mother of Nova Stevens, Miss Universe Canada. 21 years ago, Nova's mom made the decision to send her 6-year-old daughter to Canada to escape conflict in South Sudan and give her daughter a better opportunity in life. Last month, the two finally reunited in Ethiopia. Let's take a look.
When I was 6 years old, I was separated from my family and sent to Canada. I've always had this goal of meeting my family for the very first time in over 21 years.
I am full of so many emotions. I'm anxious, I'm excited. Let's go home to my family.
My mother was in the United Nations camp for the last 8 years. I couldn't find it in my heart to go without seeing my mother. Embracing my mother for the very first time was very emotional because there were times I thought I would never be able to experience that moment. When I was able to just hug her and I had no words, I just had to cry. Mothers are some of the strongest people on earth. Just thank your mothers every day. Tell them you love them. Tell them you love them because they love you no matter what. I love you, Mama. I love you so much. So much.
The evening gown competition is just ahead, but earlier this week, our contestants competed in one of everyone's favorite Miss Universe traditions, the National Costume Show.
Yes, on Thursday night, the contestants dazzled fans here at the Seminole Hard Rock Hollywood in some of the most elaborate get-ups you'll ever see. Check it out.
Oh, this is stressful. I'm shaking.
The costume show is always entertaining and full of surprises. And this year, fans voted on the Miss Universe app for their 3 favorites. Taking all of the ballots into account, a blue ribbon committee determined this year's costume winner was Myanmar.
Hey. Myanmar, check that out. Wow. That's an awesome costume. Chesley, Paulina, Demi Lee, what do y'all think?
Well, you missed it just now. We were all cheering for. I mean, we loved the Myanmar costume. A well-deserved win, especially considering the message behind it. Now, the 3 of us were just talking earlier about our national costumes from when we competed, and not to toot our own horns, but I think that we rocked them. There they are.
Oh, wow. I love it. So sorry, I got distracted. National costumes are a lot of fun, we know that, but I love how many of this year's delegates use their costumes to send important messages, guys. I applaud that. I applaud that.
For sure, I couldn't agree more, Paulina. Singapore's national costume had #StopAsianHate written on the back, and we know Uruguay sent a very important message about inclusivity inspired by her national costume, and of course, Myanmar had a very important message to share with hers.
Exactly, the Miss Universe delegates clearly know how to slay in a national costume, but when we come back, we'll see how our top 10 work the runway in their evening gowns. That's right after the break.
Well, we started off the night with 74 women hoping to be crowned the next Miss Universe before cutting the field down to 21.
We're now down to a top 10, and those delegates are ready to get back out here and take on the evening gown competition.
The selection committee will be paying special attention to the confidence and poise of our top 10, but all 74 multifaceted contestants will have a chance to embrace their glamorous side now as we begin the competition with Miss Universe's version of a red carpet, the Evening Gown Parade.
She walked like a woman, so sexy and free. Something in the water's got a hold on me. She's Destiny's daughter, I'm gasping for air. You won't believe me, you just had to be there. Hottie, 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 ho. I'm addicted to the thrill, I can't let it go. Heaven help me, I'm so helpless, think I'm losing my control. I'm so deep under her spell, oh well. I don't know how she do what she do in the dark. I think she put a root on my heart. I can't leave her alone, yeah. She read me like them bones, yeah. She make me go crazy. She make me go crazy. Oh, she speaks like sweet tea. Her hips sway like the wind through the trees. Her kisses are like coffee-flavored whiskey.
And now please welcome our top 10 finalists, starting with Jamaica.
Hottie, 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 ho. I'm addicted to the thrill. I can't let it go. Heaven help me, I'm so helpless. Think I'm losing my control. I'm so deep under her spell. Oh well, I don't know how she do what she do in the dark. I put a root on my heart. I can't leave her alone, yeah. She read me like them bones, yeah. She make me go crazy. She make me go crazy.
Dominican Republic.
She brings me straight to my knees. Her touch is the sweetest indeed. She's making a fool out of me. By a woman, you got me howling at the moon. If I don't see you soon, I'll be crawling to my room after her voodoo. I keep calling, trying to catch you, getting stuck in her molasses or whatever she put on me is magic. I don't know how she do what she do in the dark.
India.
I can't leave her alone, yeah. She read me like them bones, yeah. She make me go crazy. She make me go crazy. Oh, she speaks like sweet tea. Her hips sway like the wind through the trees. Her kisses are like coffee-flavored whiskey. I wanna take it in till I'm tipsy.
Peru.
Hottie, 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 ho. I'm addicted to the thrill. I can't let it go. Heaven help me, I'm so helpless. Think I'm losing my control. I'm so deep under her spell. Oh well, I don't know how she do what she do in the dark. I think she put a root on my heart. I can't leave her alone, yeah. touches the sweetest indeed. She's making a fool out of me. By a woman, you got me howling at the moon. If I don't see you soon, I'll be
Puerto Rico.
I can call and try to catch you, getting stuck in her molasses or whatever. She put on me as magic. I don't know how she do what she do in the dark. I think she put a root on my heart. I can't leave her alone now. She read me like a bone cow. She make me go crazy. She make me go crazy.
Thailand.
She speaks like sweet tea. Her hips are like the wind through the trees. Her kisses are like coffee-flavored whiskey. I wanna take them in till I'm tipsy. Howdy, 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 ho. I'm addicted to the thrill. I can't let it go. Heaven help me, I'm so helpless. Think I'm losing my control. I'm so deep under her spell. Oh yeah. I don't know how she do what she do in the dark.
Costa Rica.
I can't leave her alone now. She read me like a bone cow. She make me go crazy. She make me go crazy. She brings me straight to my knees. Her touch is the sweetest indeed. She's making a fool out of me.
Mexico. And finally, Brazil.
She speaks like sweet tea. Her hips sweet like the wind through the trees. Her kisses are like coffee-flavored whiskey. I wanna take them in till I'm tipsy. Howdy, 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 ho. I'm addicted to the thrill. I can't let it go. Heaven help me, I'm so helpless. Think I'm losing my control. I'm so deep under her spell. Oh yeah. I don't know how she do what she do in the dark. I think she put a root on my heart. I can't
10 impressive women, elegant, stylish, and social distancing. When we come back, only 5 of them will be chosen to move on to the next round. This is the 69th Miss Universe competition.
she make me go crazy.
Well, there's nothing more important than leadership. Words are reigning Miss Universe. Zosie Tunsi said when she won the crown 17 months ago and challenged women everywhere to have an impact and to, as she put it, take up space.
All of the women on this stage tonight are dedicated to making a difference, as entrepreneurs, as philanthropists, and in some cases, both. Take a look.
I lost my job because of the pandemic, but then I used that opportunity to springboard into a new business. And now I run my own digital marketing agency.
Soy una empresaria. Tengo un salón de belleza y me encanta poner bellas a todas las mujeres.
I make an impact by doing a green therapy together with my mother and sister. And we need more female leaders. And not only that, we need female leaders who have not been represented properly. We can take all of
women. Up next, find out which 5 of our
I am sure that this is a way to make an impact. Between you not only that, we need female leaders who have not been represented, like women of
I now want to introduce a woman who is the embodiment of all Miss Universe stands for. She's a visionary, dedicated to making the impossible possible while making the world a better place in the process. Ladies and gentlemen, Saba Yusuf.
Thanks, Mario, and hello to everyone watching around the world. My name is Saba Yusuf, and I'm the co-founder of InvisiSmart Global, the official safety and PPE sponsor for the Miss Universe event this year. I am so sorry that I'm unable to be there in person with you tonight, but I just want to say to the 74 delegates that I am so inspired by all of you and what you do to make an impact. Between you, there are many incredible stories, but there was one in particular which stood out to me, that of Lenka Neymer from Bolivia.
The reason why I work with urban orchards, it is important for us to promote urban gardening because we have these huge circles of poverty in the middle of the city. And when people is poor, when they have all of these precarious situations, they have other priorities and they don't tend to get supplied properly. We can take all of these organic products and all of this work that is actually cultivating for people to have decent lives, for them not to be hungry. I think that's something so basic. Food is something so basic, and it's actually something so hard to get properly. I am sure that this is a way, a sustainable, organic, and really normal and simple way to actually fight hunger and this way fight poverty.
Lenka, for the leadership you have shown and your dedication to bettering the lives of others in your country, I'm honored to present you with the first ever Miss Universe Impact Award and a gift of $10,000 to put towards your urban cultivation program on behalf of all of us at InvisiSmart.
Congratulations to Lenka and to all of these generous, incredible women. Up next, find out which 5 of our delegates will be moving on to compete in the final question round. This is Miss Universe.
Tonight's winner will walk away with more than a crown. The next Miss Universe will embark on a 7-day cruise on the brand new Mardi Gras ship, courtesy of Carnival Cruise Line. And earlier this week, the president of America's Cruise Line, Christine Duffy, presented the Carnival Spirit Award to Kimberly Jimenez, Miss Universe Dominican Republic. Kimberly will be named the godmother of the newly constructed Mardi Gras ship for being a fan favorite and exhibiting the spirit of friendship. Welcome back to Miss Universe. Now, earlier tonight, 21 contestants were named semi-finalists. 10 of them moved on to compete in their beautiful evening gowns, and now it's time to cut down the field yet again. Mario and Olivia, are you guys ready to make the announcement we've all been waiting for?
Oh, we sure are. Olivia and I hold the results right here in our hands, which have been tabulated by the accounting firm of EY. So let's get to it.
The first contestant in the final 5 is Mexico!
Joining the finals is
Our third finalist is Brazil.
next up, Dominican Republic.
top 5 is Peru.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Miss Universe top 5 finalists.
Analysts, I need to know what you think about the picks.
These are amazing picks. So many favorites made the top 5. I mean, Mexico's been a huge favorite. India's been a huge favorite as well. Thailand got left behind, and she's been a huge favorite, but it's going to be great. Paulina, what's your take?
Oh my God, you could feel the tension in the air as the top 5 was selected, but now the true test begins for those women because they're going to have to answer a final question. And when I competed, I remember I was feeling a little bit nauseous waiting for that question.
Understandable.
Paulina, I don't blame you. I get anxious just thinking about that final question. See how they handle the pressure right after the break. This is Miss Universe live from Hollywood, Florida.
Say hello in your language.
Hola, konnichiwa.
Sadiqa.
Hi. Okay. Bok. Oh, Kribi. I love Kribi.
London. I'm a Londoner.
We don't have words for them.
This is very un-Australian, but Vegemite.
What's the weirdest thing about you?
Oh, that's hard. I know there's weird things about me.
I like to go yas.
Love.
Love. Love. The interview with the judges is when I wear the beautiful gown and I look like a princess.
Naomi Campbell, Leonardo DiCaprio. Spiders. To do this.
Thank you. I'm going to cry. I would cry, so I'm not going to cry right now.